if you stamped it out with the 5s well, it should look fairly refined. Shouldn't have to do much massaging of the shape. These brass brushes work wonderful to clean up carvings. Okay, there's that one. Alright, now I make it to the front. Now on the front, what I want to do is I basically want a continuous line from these talons up to the top of the ball. So, I can a number of ways to do this. I'm just going to start carving. I want the ball to stop right at that point that we defined right there. And I want it to roll down from there. And then above this is going to be webbing, and most of this stuff is going to be removed. There's more to remove on the top front balls than there is on the back or the bottom. So these take a little bit more work. As you get towards the end, it's tempting to just kind of come in here and try to round that last little bit so that you kind of convince yourself that you've carved the whole ball. But what you want to do is make sure you have a continuous arc from the breakpoint line to the top. And if you just come in here and just carve that little bit, you're going to have an arc and then a kind of a roof that's at a different contour and or different radius of curvature, and you really don't want that. So this is different than Frank Klaus's 30-second dovetail. It takes a little longer, but not a lot longer, and really makes for some elegant furniture. All right. That's really looking nice. I come in with a larger 5 now. Maybe 7. Now I think that 5 just really seems to match this pretty well. I don't want to get too carried away with the kind of the webbing or the talon definition, but I do like to try to get a crisp interface here if I can. And it helps me visualize that ball if I can see it all the way to the webbing interface. If I get a nice crisp interface there, it helps me visualize the shape of the ball a lot better. But whether I do that now or I do it later doesn't really matter. There's going to be ample opportunity to clean this up. Okay, so at this point the ball has been defined. Now what I want to do again is go from the end of the ball, sight right down the ball and claw, rotate that around. I'll back out a little bit and you can watch me do it, but I'm gonna tilt this back and forth. I want to sight down here, and then I want to roll it around and sight down here. And I'm especially looking at where these two interfaces come together underneath the talon, and I want to rotate the ball from the diameter line at the floor all the way to the top, and I want to just sight along that interface and make sure that those two pieces of the ball come together. And if they don't, now's a good time to go in and now there's one in particular now that doesn't.